Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here with another Bleach Brave Souls video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at last year's swimsuit unit since this year's one's released recently, Mila Rose. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you've been here for a while, subscribe. I want to get the 400 subscribers. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So this Mila Rose is one of these swimsuit units from last year. So this is going to be a 1 year later showcase, and just a typical showcase since I just recently pulled her from the free swimsuit banner. So yeah, she is a speed Soul Reaper killer unit. I only have one copy, so this showcase will be at 1 out of 5 with the SP slot at level 10. So pretty much the bare minimum of what this character will be able to do. So trait is the strong attack recharge time minus 12%. Take a look at her skills. She's a melee unit with lacerate on all of her attacks. Innate skills are Sprinter +1, Guard Break, Lacerator every 5 seconds. Basically, she inflicts her status elements every 5 seconds. Her Berserker and Devastation are both at 40%. Let's see here. She has a base full stamina damage boost of 20%. She has the Awake Resonance skill, which basically the amount of rankers you have in your party, your strong attack damage will be increased. So right now by herself, it will be only at 10%. She has the increased power link slot potions +10 skill, which will make her great for farming, in IT and epic raids mostly. Havoc 20%, Frenzy is only at +1, Defibrillator +2 seconds, melee damage +10%, except in some quest types. Co-op quests increase melee damage 30% and damage lacerate enemies 60%. So yeah, as you can see, this unit is pretty much made for epic raids here. If you take her into epic raids, you pair her up with this unit or other rankers in epic raids, you'll get the maximum amount of damage you can from this ranker resonance skill. And just +10 to power link slot potions is very good. And she has some increased damage skills while in just some co-op content. And damage lacerate enemies 60% is good as well. And so that's pretty much it for her skills. As for the build, we are going to be using the Teacup, Fortification Pill, the Espada Chair. As for the character links, some strong attack reduction and full stamina damage boost links, except this Senji here, he is a full 30% full stamina boost damage link. As well as the bonus abilities will be full stamina damage boost as well in the +200 SP. And so with all that, our full stam is at 116%, which is very high. So that's very, very good. And so let's just go ahead and jump into some content to see what this unit can do 1 year later. Alright, so here we are in a co-op inheritance trial. It is currently hollow enemies this time around, so unfortunately this unit will not have killer. But as you can see by her skill, she doesn't have the super link slot potion skill, so you really wouldn't want to bring her into, just co-op IT. The reason I brought her in here is because, besides like the very hard and nightmare difficulty guild quest missions or settings or whatever, this is probably probably the most difficult content that we have in the game besides the limit breaker quest. And I didn't really want to take her in there because we really wouldn't get to show her that much. So I'll just brought her here in IT. Single player IT is just kind of too weak now. The enemies that, not the enemies, the units that release nowadays are just like way too strong to really show what they can do in single player IT. But that's why I just pretty much do my showcases in co-op IT. If there is a way to just load in these co-op ITs by myself, I probably would do that, but I don't know how to do that. There's probably a way to do it on maybe phone or PC, but since I'm on console, I have no way to figure that out. I'm pretty sure I could look it up, but I'm not doing all that. As you see here, the damage isn't much, really. She doesn't have the increased status chance to inflict, just her element on enemies. So you really probably won't be proccing her lacerate status effect all too often, though she does have the lacerator skill, which does help. I don't know if you saw it proc earlier, but it really has been helping us inflict those lacerated stacks to get rid of the enemy's iron skin and just pretty much be able to damage them. And in some scenarios like this, I do prefer the Pierce Iron Skin skill on some units, but you know, sometimes there are a few units that don't have the increased damage to enemies not affected by an element skill. For example, the 1000-Year Blood War 2022 version of Uryu. He doesn't have any status elements, and he doesn't have the increased damage to enemies not affected by an element 100% skill, which kind of hurts the unit, but he's mainly a farming unit, so he's really not there to do damage. But still a very great unit overall. We'll go ahead and show off the Soul Bomb. And we're dying a lot here. I'm not playing all too well. That was her Soul Bomb. Her devastation is only at 40%, so I wasn't expecting it to do much, really. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about this unit. You know, she's made for epic raids. So the current epic raid right now is the Byakuya raid. So if you want to take this unit in there and farm some pots, yeah, definitely do it. She'll have killer, and you know, if you find other units in here like this unit, you'll be able to take advantage of that rank for resonance skill. But she's not a bonus unit, so you'll only be taking her in there for the extra pots. Just, you know, need those pots, go ahead and farm them. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this unit. Just another swimsuit unit. I do think the swimsuit units this year are a lot stronger than last year's. I mean, obviously, because that 9th anniversary Mugetsu Ichigo just, you know, kind of is just like insanely strong. I think he's kind of power crept most of the units that we have nowadays with his status element 100% skill, and also his increased status chance to hollow is a killer all hollow enemies, which is a pretty good skill. The downside of that skill is, now that I'm thinking about it, he won't have the increased status chance against, you know, anything outside of his killer. So that's the only bad thing about it, really. But, you know, he's still a pretty good unit, so where you doing like that status element, you will... Gosh dang, can I not die? Sorry, I'm playing bad today. As I was saying, yeah, if you aren't using that Ichigo against the, you know, what he has killer against, you won't get that increased status element chance against all of you. So do be mindful of that. I forgot to mention, this unit is not immune to any status element, so yeah, watch out for the status element pools. So we lost our full stem. Never mind, we have our full stem back now. I was going to say we could take a look at this unit without our full stem, but we just pretty much died. Well, we don't have it now anymore, but run's pretty much over. Alright, so this will be the last run for the video, mostly because apparently I'm not playing well today. But yeah, just another swimsuit unit from last year that's great for epic raid. If I can just, you know, get into a run without dying the first, you know, 10 seconds, that'd be great. I'm trying to be careful to avoid these poison pools on the ground, but I'm just getting sniped outright by these enemies. But yeah, when Soul Reaper comes around, it'd be a lot better to take her into like the Soul Reaper IRT or the current epic raid that's up right now. But you know, she's a farming unit that is good at her job and that has skills to help out her damage. I mean, with her base full stem and the strong type links that we have for the speed attribute, yeah, you can get over, you know, just 100% full stem to damage boost. I think having that over 100% full stem damage boost is definitely helping out with her damage, as you can see, because we are doing pretty good damage as long as that we are at full stem. And obviously, you know, no rank resonate skill as well, so she's really not at, you know, full power. No, we took some damage. I guess we can look at her now without any full stem. Never mind, we're going back to full stem. I'm gonna keep all this in here. I'm not gonna cut anything out. Now, if you have this unit and obviously you're better at the game than I am, then yeah, you'll be able to perform better with this unit. She is a year old. She is on the current swimsuit banner, so you probably, if you summoned, you probably picked her up along with some boots. Yeah, you can just go ahead and use her. She's good. She's farming unit. Really. Yeah. Yeah, you can take full advantage of her full stamina damage boost. Having a base 20% full stamina is really good. Go ahead and use our soul bomb here, clear up the rest of the mobs, and go ahead and let's get out of here. Alright, so that was a brief showcase of this Mila Rose run a year later. She is on the current swimsuit banner, so if you summoned on the banner and you did pick her up, you can definitely use her. She is great for epic raids, obviously. She will do a lot better there, and besides an IT, and obviously mostly because, you know, she doesn't have the super link slot power potions. She has the power link slot plus 10 skills, rank resonance, and also just some increased melee damage at guild quest and damage to her status up to 60%. Yes, by all means, take her into epic raid. She's not really good for IT. And so, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.